Segregation cell at a Lindsay detention center. Soleiman Faqiri was there waiting to get a mental health assessment. There were questions about his death, with investigations failing to turn up a clear answer. Faqiri's family took their own legal action. They now say they have found out that guards at the jail violated their own rules on the day Faqiri died. And joining us now is the brother of Soleiman Faqiri, Youssef. Youssef, thank you for your time today.
Good to be here, Marella. Thank you.
For those who don't know the story, can you remind us about how your brother was found that day? And I'm sorry, because I know it must not be easy to do.
Marella, at the time of Soleiman's death, there was 50 bruises on his body, according to the Ontario coroner. Both his legs and his hands were tied. He was pepper sprayed twice. There was a spit hood. There was 12 guards that were involved in his death. 6 would go in, 6 would go out as they took turns beating him to death. Those are the last few minutes of my late brother's life, who was suffering from a mental illness known as schizophrenia. And we've been fighting to get to the truth for the last 4 years, Marella.
So the new information that you have came in court documents. Tell me about that.
Okay, so it's quite a profound level of information. The government's own people, Don Rosal, one of the managers that was involved in Soleiman's beating death, admitted that they did not follow the ministry's own policies. They broke every part of the rule with respect to the spit hood. They did not decontaminate Soleiman. They put him on his stomach down. They put the spit hood and they pepper sprayed him twice, which effectively Ms. Rosal called a triple threat to asphyxia, basically leading to asphyxiation. This is what the manual as well says with regards to the spit hood. So the government of Ontario's own people are admitting that they did not follow the ministry's rules, yet the Ontario government continues to be tone deaf to my family's plight.
Let me ask you, just to clarify, did they pepper spray him while he had the spit hood on or before that?
They pepper sprayed him while he had the spit hood on.
Okay. The Ontario Provincial Police investigated, I understand. What did they find?
The Ontario Provincial Police effectively failed to do their job. They made the preposterous rationale which baffled all lawyers in Canada, and they said that we cannot press charges against the guards because we do not know which guard gave the fatal blow. So with this information that the Ontario Provincial Police had, this effectively shows that they did not do their job. And to this day, none of the guards that were involved in Soleiman's death have been held responsible.
So what now? Where does the case stand? Because you're pursuing civil legal action.
We're pursuing civil legal action because we want to get to the truth and we want to get accountability and transparency for my brother's death. At the same time, what's more important is that we want criminal charges against the guards who killed Soleiman. This is a Canadian man who suffers from mental illness. This could have happened to anyone in our country. And the reason my family is continuing to fight is because we want to make sure there isn't another family that goes through what we're going through.
Is there another hearing scheduled for your case? Do you have that yet?
We do not have that. No, we don't.
Okay, so I guess that's the next step, is to have another showing. But I guess COVID-19 has also slowed down the process.
Well, essentially, there is no next hearing. The next thing is the trial date. The trial date. But what's become clear is that the Ontario government initially denied that there was no unauthorized use of force. Now their own people are saying that we broke the ministry's rules and we used use of force on a mentally ill man. And with respect to the spit hood, what's also important to understand is that in the manual, it says that you're not supposed to do the things that they did to Soleiman, specifically about the deadly combination of pepper spraying and putting someone in their stomach down while the spit hood's there.
So, Youssef, I guess we'll have to wait to see when you get a date for trial and what happens there. Keep in touch with us. And thank you for your time today.
Thank you so much, Marella.
Now, remember, the case has not yet been tried. None of the allegations